There's
Okay.
Joseph.
Joseph, how's it going?
Long time no,
Hey, hi. It's really good to see you guys.
long time no
Okay.
see.
I
So
know. How are you guys doing?
we're doing good. Oh, here
Good.
comes Artie also. 1 second, guys. Let's let Artie in and then I'll introduce you to everybody. You know a lot of people here already. Joseph Kelly was born blind. She had her eyes removed at 2 and 3 years old. She's the lady without eyes who sees. Trish is just coming online. Trish is
Are you
blind
able
with
to see?
RP. Many of the folks here are already reached the seeing in real time mindsight, like Pat has that. Heidi has it. Neil has it. Artie has it. Trish is overlapping at the moment. Kelly's overlapping at the moment. Joseph, for your benefit, we've had some pretty wild stuff here. What was the word you got, Artie, that was out of view of the screen a week ago or two?
Children.
Children. Claudia got the word could. I think Heidi, you got one also?
That soon.
Soon. Everybody's pretty strong at the intuitive level. Remember Pam from the class?
Mhm.
She had reached intuitive level in the class, and then she continued on here in the online classes. And I think it was about 3 weeks later, her seeing the room mindsight open, Joseph. She attended religiously, like every Monday and Thursday. And all of a sudden, I think it was the Thursday, we all got flooded with texts that she had been practicing, and her seeing the room in real time window came open just before the class. So she was super excited and stoked. Even though it didn't fully happen at the seminar, it happened later, just before one of the online sessions. Remember, Neil, you guys were together in the very first seminar, Ben Miller. You know the story with Neil. He was the one that wanted his mindsight so bad. Artie came along just to support. And of course, whose mindsight opened up right away? Artie's, because she didn't care. And Neil is like, well, what about me? But Neil stuck it out. Neil came to the sessions and the practices, and Neil came to Orlando. And what was it, the second or third day your seeing opened up, Neil?
Yeah, second day.
And then he helped several other people to open their mindsight up. So Neil stuck at it. He says, I'm not giving up. And he got it. And he sees in real time now.
Say to Joseph, the thing that's helped me stay open is always try to get at least 10 minutes of sun a day, if it's sunny. If it's not sunny, use your bright light on it.
We have found that bright light really helps the full seeing the room mindset come open. We see it progressively many times where people start getting a dot in their mask that's a little bit different than any other dots, whether the dots are just the foam or not. Try to stay out of that argument, but there will be a dot that'll appear a little bit different, a little bit brighter. And then typically when you start holding up the colors, you'll see the color through that particular dot and not the other dots, which could be just the mask or the foam. We don't know. We don't care. So once you start seeing the colors in that dot, then you're very close to having the dot getting bigger, and then you'll start seeing detail. And Artie, that's what you saw. You saw through the dot and you saw your watch. You saw the face of your watch, right?
Yep.
Anybody else with some tips for Joseph here?
Yeah,
Yeah,
so Joseph, for me, bright sunshine, lots of it, as much as I can get. Like I spend a lot of time outside. I do wear sunscreen, but as you can tell, I have a mask because I'm outside quite a bit during the day, and it really helps me. Like my windows are getting big.
Heidi, you know, you're very strong on both levels. Have you got any little tips and tricks for Joseph?
I try to play every day, just anything. Like I was doing the Zenner cards last night, trying to guess the order in. Just whatever you can do to get your intuition to jump in. And then I do the Muse headband, the Muse 2 headband. But it's like when you meditate, you know when you're in the zone to get your mind peaceful. This thing.
Neil, you were really a trooper and you stuck at it and you got yours open. Have you got any suggestions for
The
Joseph?
biggest thing for me is just I think the sun helped a lot, and I think once you kind of dial into like this is what it is and this is how it feels and whatever, then it's easier to dial into that next time. But yeah, I mean all the other stuff we've spoken about. So
That was the one who said smile really big. That's what got me open too.
And
Yeah.
raising your eyebrows.
And Artie, you're the very first person. Any little tips or tricks for Joseph?
Every day I go in sun with my mask and my eye patches and my music on and just close my eyes under the mask.
Joseph, when you smile, just make the ugliest smile you possibly can make. And really hard. I mean, no, I mean seriously, just make the faces. And that's
Right.
what really helps.
I really don't have too many tips other than just, being consistent. And I think the biggest thing that I've noticed is coming to an actual live seminar, because I'll tell you the energy makes a big difference, and carrying over that energy and staying in the practices. The other thing is too that I found is that the intuitive part is got to be a huge part of it, because a lot of the time that I've seen on other practices recently, people, when their windows aren't open, tend to almost backtrack and not want to try their intuition. And they're just frustrated because their window won't open. So it's like crystal clear and right there. And so that the intuitive isn't balanced.
Pat, can you describe your seeing in real time a little bit?
First off, I still some days have my doubts and I think, oh, I'm cheating after all this time, right? But I hold up the concentric squares. When I don't get the after image, I know it's my Mindsight, because that's the retina is what gives you the after image. So that's how I remind myself, oh, that's right, I'm not cheating. My left brain's lying again. I can also tell you that I have astigmatism in my regular eyes. And now my Mindsight seems to be overlapping. So I can now read without glasses, without the astigmatism. So I'm pretty excited about that.
If there's nothing else, we'll see everybody on Thursday.
Yeah,
Thank
time for me to
you.
go get some sun now.
There
I
you
still have
go.
sun over
Yes,
here.
yes.
Go for it. All right.
All right, see ya. Thank you.
Yep.
All right.
We'll see
See
you all
ya.
on Thursday. Bye-bye,
Bye.
everybody.
Bye-bye.